From seasoned adventurers to weekend warriors, everyone needs a reliable compass in their bag. In this in-depth review, we're going to check out the SUUNTO A-10, give you our honest feedback on this budget-friendly compass, as well as give you some use cases for how and when you might want to use one like this. A quick note, this video is not sponsored by SUUNTO. We make it a point to give you 100% unbiased reviews. We never recommend or promote or sell you products that have the potential to leave you high and dry when you need them most. With that said, if you do make a purchase based off a review, use the link below. It's an affiliate link. We get a small commission and we'd really appreciate that. Also, if you just want to talk a bit about the gear or have questions, let us know down in the comments. We really love talking gear and respond personally to every single comment that we get. A quick note on the type of compass that this is. Generally, you'll find a couple different types of compasses out there. This one is a baseplate compass, by far the most common compass for just the average hiker or camper or off-roader. Let's talk specs for a second before we get into the unboxing and our general pros and cons list. The A-10 features high-grade steel needle with a jewel bearing, also a fixed declination scale, and a liquid-filled capsule for stable needle operation. Helps you reduce overthrowing on bearings and things like that. And also a detachable snap lock lanyard and SUUNTO's limited lifetime warranty. So right off the bat, we can see that SUUNTO does offer a international limited lifetime warranty, which is great. We can see that this compass is marketed towards a little bit more of the beginner, the baseplate compass for hikers and scouts. So nothing too extraordinary happening in the marketing or feature-wise. And we'll get into some of those reasons. As we open up the box, we see some really fine packaging. Of course, as usual, the compass here is unit itself, very sturdy, very durable. Also some additional items in here include this snap lock lanyard, which is a feature that can really quickly snap onto the bottom portion of this compass as well. We'll go ahead and just kind of snap that on there right there just to give you a quick show. Hopefully, there we go. And your lanyard will go right in here as well. There we are. Hopefully I didn't brutalize that too much. So as for the compass itself, we do see on both sides there's a centimeter scale as well as an inch scale on the top side as well here, which is really great. Very high vis, very easy to see, no worries there. As we get a closer look on this bezel here, as well as the housing, we can see that that compass does turn very nicely, nice and smooth. The housing itself turns very well. No problems at all running that. It's just overall a very, very sturdy and well-built compass for even how basic it is. So how does the SUUNTO A-10 stack up from our perspective? Well, let's shoot our pros and cons list. The baseline build quality is up to the standard of even the nicest compasses out there. So what you get is a reliable precision instrument that's always going to work when you need it. The liquid-filled capsule, where the needle is, traditionally in lower cost compasses, that is not an option. So in this one, that is a huge pro. And finally, the look and feel of this compass. It's just so soft and rounded and comfortable, and it really just has the fit and finish that you would expect from a compass that's going to last you years into the future. On to some cons. We really don't have too many complaints about this compass. I mean, it's affordable, there's not much to hate on, but there are a few features missing from it that, to be fair, don't generally show up on entry-level compasses anyway, but we want to cover a few of them. First off, the lack of an adjustable declination scale. Declination correction is not ideal. Although if you are a beginner and you're looking at this for your first compass and you're trying to learn and understand how compasses work, declination is a big part of that. So if you're adjusting declination all the time, it's good practice and there's a lot to be learned in that repetition. And lastly, there's no glowing or luminescent markings or aspects to this compass. So working in low light situations with the A-10, you'll likely need a flashlight or some other light source to be able to do that, to read the compass face. You know, as far as compasses go, the SUUNTO A-10 is really basic and that's perfect for what it is. If you're somebody that has, like I said, multiple gear or bug out bags, or you need to equip your entire family with compasses, or there's any other reason where you might need to have more than 1 or 2 or 3 even compasses around, but you don't really want to break the bank, the SUUNTO A-10 is great because it gives you a really economical option that doesn't also sacrifice quality. The A-10's just around $24, and it's really affordable for a compass. And while that cost can add up, there's just really no comparison to the quality that you get with this compass versus a cheaper off-brand or even like no-brand compass that you might just have hanging around from years and years ago. Cheap compasses around that price point, like the low end, the below end that you want to be at, they're just so cheap. And with any cheapo, it's not if it breaks, but when it breaks. And just for an extra $15, you can actually get a really decent, really well-made compass. If it's not this one specifically, it's another compass that's around that $24 mark, $25 mark. So I really highly recommend that you don't go absolute bottom of the barrel cheap on a compass. Thanks for trusting us with your time. If you're going to make a move on this compass, again, use our link below. Give us a like and comment on the way down. And while you're at it, it would really be major if you would follow the channel. It really helps the channel out, and it spreads these videos to people who might need to see them. Stay safe out there.